Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on Half Shell Heroes Blast to the Past. Now, as you know, Half Shell Heroes Blast to the Past is a 2015 animated adventure film, which of course was meant to be based on the Half Shell Heroes toy line, which of course were meant to be these little figures that were more aimed for littler kids. And the best way I can see what Half Shell Heroes Blast to the Past was going for to help promote another toy line and to help kind of get things off the ground. And keep in mind, since this was based on the 2012 TMNT cartoon, of course, it brings back some familiar voice actors. And the premise of the film is meant to follow Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, as well as Donatello, who end up getting sent back to the past after testing out their turtle mech with a special kind of crystal after stopping Tiger Claw, Bebop and Rocksteady from sort of stealing it from the museum, and after giving it a test go, they end up back during the time of the dinosaurs. And this is where we see how the turtles have to adapt not only to the past, but having to work together to work with the dinosaurs and to try and stop basically General Zera, who's meant to be the leader and general of the Triceratons, from sort of messing things up during the whole dinosaur era. And the best way I can describe the animation is that it's obviously going with the whole super deformed look. It's there to be a more kid-friendly version of the 2012 cartoon, and obviously there to sort of try and work something out. And I think it's also clear, given the budgeting, what was given, and so forth, it's clear they had to use what voice actors they had, and I'm kind of glad they didn't use April or Casey Jones and that for the main focus, because I seriously doubt bringing in human-like characters into something like Half Shell Heroes would have been the right fit for them. And I think it's a shame too, like, I can kind of definitely see what Blast to the Past was going for, showing how the dangers of messing with things you don't know, messing with history, as well as seeing how the turtles have to kind of make sure not to screw up history, but also having to make sure Bebop and Rocksteady are basically going to actually redeem themselves after stopping General Zara. And it's clear that Bebop and Rocksteady do want to prove themselves, but it's only to get out of getting stuck in the past. And it's obviously clear it's there to be a long-hour toy commercial to help promote Half Shell Heroes. And it's clear by the end of the film, it's obviously trying to promote the second wave. And I think it's clear that maybe because of how Half Shell Heroes went, and because of obviously the 2012 TMNT cartoon slowly coming to an end, it made sense that there would never be a sequel and a way to still continue the storyline. I think my best thoughts about Half Shell Heroes Blast to the Past is that it's obviously there to help promote a kid-friendly toy line. It's there, it's kind of clear it's there to pull back some punches and not go full-on dark and violent. The 2012 TMNT cartoon worked because it obviously knew the identity it had to play. It knew it had to be respectful to the TMNT law, but using what elements that it wanted to be respectful for. It's kind of alright, kind of okay, but is there to help promote a kid-friendly toy line. So, my best thoughts about it is that it definitely deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but kind of okay. So, comic book reviewer here, signing out.